Well, all right. I know I've told y'all how much I love ClickUp before, but I love it even more now. Okay, so if you haven't seen the walkthrough I did, I think back in September when I first signed up, I'm just going to give a quick, or try to be quick about it, overview. So, similar to other project management systems, ClickUp helps you run your projects. And in some cases, it can help you run your life. So, what I really like about it is that you have three different views. You have a time view, which is based on your calendar, like a calendar setup. You have a list view. For those of you who love Asana, this would be you. There's a board view. For those of you who love Trello, this would be you. You can switch between views. You also can see your team and what's just assigned to you. Now, understand that unlike most of the other platforms, ClickUp gives you a good bit of the features even in their free plan. If you want to upgrade, it's only $5 a month, and you can attach your Drive and your Dropbox to it, so that you can just access those files directly rather than using links in the comments. Okay. Something else I love about ClickUp is I'm going to do a test board or test event, right? And in the board view, and bear with me while I'm in here, however, there is a way that if oh, that's an image. No, that's a color. This picture. Okay. I'm going to try this out real quick. Um, Sorry, I got so much stuff going on. I'm just going to use this one. Okay. Now, there is a way. I'll make this a little bit smaller and see if if I did it correctly. There's a way. I have to look it up while I'm doing this test with you. But there's a way that I can make this my pin it to the board so it shows up. But in any event, this is my task. So you have your space and then your project and then your list and then the tasks go within your list. You have excuse me, you have statuses that go here, that would be here. If you need to assign it to someone, so let's say you have clients, and you wanted to assign it to your client or a team member, you would assign here. You have a priority, the date you created it. If you want to track time, you could track time. If you want to estimate the time, make it due by a date and time. And if it's something that repeats. Then if you have multiple items that go here, you can also make a list. So, like a sub list within that list. So, let's say I'm doing a web project, and within this task, I have a bunch of them. Now, I can create 7 subtasks because I copied and pasted from somewhere else. And instead of having to issue one on one line, I can just copy paste it and then click that button that says to create 7 subtasks. Okay? Or not. And each of these items can have their own due date And I think, but I'm not sure, you can have dependencies. So a dependency means you can't do the next task until the previous task is finished. Okay. So that's what it looks like in the board. This is what it looks like in the list view. And I don't have it set up with a date on it. But if I go to time and click and drag, now I've given it a due date and a time on my calendar. And if I have my calendar synced, it will sync. There is a goals feature. So let's create a new goal. And for this new goal, you want 3 new clients. Okay. I'm the owner. So I'm going to assign it to me. But if I had other people on my team, I could switch that goal to that person. Okay. I'm making this private because it's just me. And I'm only going to share it with me. Let's say I want the goal completed by May 31st. Okay. And secure 3 new clients. So here's my goal. Now your targets are going to be the things that you have to do, right? And let's say I want 10 new email subscribes. Then let's get the owner for now. Okay. So the type of target is a number target, but if I wanted to show it in currency, I could make this, well, I'm starting at 0, but with those 3 clients, I want to make it $1,000. Okay. I'm going to say with number, and my target is 3. Now, I can track my goals within ClickUp. I haven't used portfolios yet, so I'm not even going to front. Box view is a different view. But it'll show you, if I have multiples, it will show me in each type of box. So unassigned, what was assigned, whatever. Gantt charts, if you're familiar with project management, Gantt charts will show you your project and how far along you are with them. And I'm trying to figure out how to do this without showing you a whole bunch of proprietary info. So I'll create another list. And I'll just call it list 2. I'm going to edit my project statuses because they come open or closed. But you can have custom as well. So let's say I want to do marketing. Okay, I'm just going to use the marketing statuses for this. So list 2, I'm going to create a new task and testing boxes. There's a bunch of different things you can do in this description. Okay, but I'm just going to leave this for now. The difference between subtasks and checklist, subtasks go with the task ahead. Your checklist, you can just have a checklist of stuff to do. Do this, do that. Okay, so now I have 2 checklists and I can do checklist items under that. If I wanted to attach, I would have my attachments here. Okay, but for now, and then we'll change this to in progress. So I'm going to create the task. Okay. So now I can see what I have going for this particular project in the box view. Okay. I'm going to go back to list. So that's what it looks like in the list. This tells me how much is here. You can sort or customize, for the most part, what you see in this view. There's notifications. If I needed to add someone, like if I'm working with someone on this, I would hit the share button and type in their email address. Now, the way this happens is if you're on a paid plan, you're allowed 5 people who are not team members. Okay. If you need them to be able to change the status of something or add tasks and that type of thing. But if it's just like somebody that needs to see what's going on, then you can have an unlimited amount of read-only access people. Okay. And one of the reasons I really, 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 really love ClickUp is because you can switch between the different views. That's one of the things I love. And then when I discovered the goals tracker, I really fell in love with it. So I really love that. That's how it works. Okay, so I'm going to do a cover image. And I think it was in test event. So sorry. I'm going to go to board. And they have settings. So show images in cards. And and custom fields is another thing I love because a lot of programs don't allow you to have custom fields. Okay, so I think I got that. I think. Board view. And then, okay, I guess I got to make it an attachment. I'm going to add this as an attachment. So my ClickUp is integrated with my Google Drive, so I can create Google files from within ClickUp if I need to. But I can just hook into my Drive or Dropbox. But I'm going to do this from my computer. I'm going to use this one again. And this pin here, I can pin my cover image. It's huge. But if I look at it in board view, I now have pictures. So if I'm working with multiple clients, if I have different internal projects, I can change the images so that when I'm in list view, I can see what's going on just from here. If I wanted to do that and be fancy. Okay? But that's how it shows up in the board view. But essentially, and mine is I have dark because I'm Batman. And, like I said, ClickUp gives you most of the features that you have to pay for in other platforms on the free plan. And I just love it so much. And the app is equally as friendly to use and to share. And so I mean, this is what I do to help me run, um, especially my larger web projects. And that way, clients can see my progress as I mark things off and make notes. Um, my active project clients, I keep them on under my 5 people that are not team members so that they can upload stuff, um, like their logos and attachments, and if they see something they want. So this is where I manage that part of the project in conjunction with Dubsado. Um, and yeah, did not want this to go that long, but in a nutshell, ClickUp is the bomb. Even when you use it free, but it's definitely worth the $5 a month. That's just my opinion. Anywho, this has been another Auntie Review. See you next time.